I'm gonna show you a very simple solution to remote into a PC to provide, online support, to provide remote help, to, find solutions for problems on remote desktops. And the good thing about this solution that it's 100% free, it's extremely fast. You just have to download an executable if we talked about Windows, or you can download a Debian, Ubuntu, whatever compatible Linux file. You can install it on Windows Server. It's not the most stable solution, but it works just extremely well. It doesn't crash too often. You don't have to set up port forwarding and firewall exceptions. I really like VNC. It's an open source solution. I can use it in a non-graphical interface as well to do remoting. I can use I can set up a VNC server on one and the VNC client on another one, but I have to still, do the port forwarding and the firewall exceptions. I use the TeamViewer. I of course use the remote desktop protocol with Windows, between two Windows clients. But even in this case, you have to, kind of work around your firewall and your router. And with this solution, it's similar to TeamViewer, except it works a lot more smooth, a lot more flawlessly. It's called AnyDesk. So what you do is you just simply download AnyDesk over here, AnyDesk. And once you've downloaded, you just click on download. Once you've downloaded, you will have an executable, and you don't even have to install it. You don't install anything, just double click on this AnyDesk exe file and it will launch a simple desktop environment with a number on it, and this is your number that you have to use for the invite if you want to control this PC. And if you want to control another one, you just launch. So this is a Kali Linux, and I installed again already the AnyDesk is the same. You download it. I downloaded the Debian file and ran an apt install on it. So it basically, that was the command, apt install. I just added the name of the file and I installed it with all of its dependencies, and then I just go to Kali and ran AnyDesk. Here you go, easy. And now I have another number, and I click on new session if I want a new session, or I add a remote address 1.2.11.202.207, and it popped up that I'm asking for a remote desktop connection. I accept it. And that is it. Look at how easy. So now from my Windows PC, I'm controlling Kali Linux. I can now go in full screen on my Windows PC, and yes, because my Kali Linux is also very small. I prefer to use it this way. So I just put down into the background, and I'm in my Kali Linux using my Windows PC remotely, controlling it. And if I wanted, I could run like any sort of commands, cd ... I can explore, I can do online help, online support, I can do online hacking, whatever remotely I want to do. And closing it is so simple. I just close it over here. No more remote connections, and that's it. You can use it in between Linux and Windows. You can use Windows Server, Windows 10, Windows 11, Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 11. You can use it anything on anything. If I go to this website AnyDesk, I can see that it's available for all the platforms. So if I went to download now, macOS, Android, iOS, Apple TV, FreeBSD, Linux, Raspberry Pi, Chrome OS, I can do remote control, remote help to all sort of environments. And when we talk about Linux, it's Debian, OpenSUSE, CentOS. Still CentOS is over there, even if it's not available anymore. Red Hat, so you can install it on Red Hat, and Fedora as well. You can use generic Linux to roll it into the kernel from a source code, and RPM, Debian repo. It's just so easy to install, so easy to use. macOS, I think they may be providing other versions as well. So AnyDesk, Yosemite, El Capitan, Sierra, so I have older versions for the Mac as well. Windows, what do they say here? See all supported OSs. So Windows Server 2003, 2008, 2012, 2019. So back till 2003 it's supported. So Linux, High Sierra and newer, macOS, sorry, Linux, old Ubuntu, old Debian, I'm on the 12 now. AirHell 7, OpenSUSE, Linux Mint as well, Cinnamon Edition, Raspberry Pi, Android. Since Android 4.4 it's available on Android, Fire OS for Amazon, Chrome OS, it's just so fantastic and easy to use. AnyDesk, and even I can launch it here on my PC. That's my own PC, AnyDesk, and I can remote my virtual PC if I wanted. And my virtual PC was AnyDesk puff. I just remote into this address 1.325.269.245, and a small dialog pops up that I personally from my Debian Linux asked for a remote connection on a Windows 11 PC, and that's it. So easy. Yes, so now I can remotely control this Windows 11 PC, and it's so easy. Just I'm amazed how easy it is. When I helped out a colleague a couple of days ago with this solution on removing all the junk and making his Windows 11 faster, it was just a couple of minutes till I set up this remote connection, and it's a lot more stable than, for instance, other even simple screen sharing applications like Teams, Zoom, or I use, as you can see, Jammy, screen sharing from a chat, and this one is a lot more stable, and at least we can also do some troubleshooting. Here you go, that's it, AnyDesk. Thanks for watching, keep tuning in.